answer a question about American depository receipts? And the answer is yes, I can answer questions about American depository receipts. ADRs are in almost every exam. I can't imagine any draw. I'm wishing for you a dream draw. Everything you studied shows up. And you go, gee, I don't know what the problem was. But every once in a while you get a face of death draw. And ADRs are issued by a U.S. depository bank. And the receipt is that there's X number of shares of that foreign security in the foreign branch of the domestic bank, right? So one would be, for example, Nestle. Nestle is a Swiss company. The depository bank is Citibank. And so in the Swiss branch, the Lake Geneva branch in Switzerland of Citibank, there's 1,000 shares of Nestle, of which I'm the beneficial owner. Now, this allows Nestle to tap the U.S. capital markets. But most importantly, as a test taker, what it allows me to do is more easily get exposure to foreign securities. Right? I could buy the foreign security in the foreign market, but if I buy telephones to Mexico, that used to be the monopoly phone carrier, Mexico, trading on the Mexican bourse. And if I buy the Mexican security in the Mexican market, I don't know what settlement is it, T plus whatever. I'm going to get an annual report in Espanol instead of Ingles. The accounts are going to be denominated in pesos. And if I buy the ADR, when Telefonos Mexico was available as an ADR, the bank was Bank of New York. And so they're going to translate the accounts from Espanol to Ingles, from pesos to dollars. And why would I want to buy a foreign security or get exposure to a foreign security? So we said the ADR gives you ease of ownership. But I'm hoping that it has different correlation than my U.S. securities. So, in terms of portfolio management, adding additional diversification of my portfolio under modern portfolio theory, I'm looking for what's called negative correlation. I'm hoping that I have some securities that go the other way, right? And so you would buy that to do that. So, popular ones would be Nestle, I told you about. Toyota has that, Heineken. These are foreign securities that are traded in U.S. markets as a U.S. security issued by that domestic bank. Okay, so test question number one is ADRs can best be characterized as, and you can say foreign securities traded under a domestic market. And then that follows that that's easier than buying the foreign security in the foreign market. The second test question is you have currency risk. If the underlying business is conducted in the foreign currency, for example, in my example, Telefonos to Mexico, they're collecting the phone bills in pesos. And so it used to take 10 pesos to get a buck. It's recently been 20 pesos to get a dollar. So my dividend got cut in half. Right. And so you do have foreign currency risk. You're getting paid in US dollars, but we still have to turn the pesos or Swiss francs or Japanese yen into dollars. So you have that currency risk. That is very testable to know that you still have the currency risk. Very low probability question. Very low probability, but countries of origin, don't you like that? The Republic of Mexico or the Kingdom of Norway, whatever the case may be. A lot of them have foreign withholding tax, so maybe it's like 15% by international treaty, right? So I'm supposed to receive $1,000 in dividends from my ADR, but the country of origin kept 15%. It would always be 15%. Anyways, in this example, I'm going to get $850. And then the idea is, what do I do on my tax return? What I do is I claim the entire $1,000 and I take a credit, a dollar for dollar whack out of my tax bill for the foreign withholding tax in this example of 15%. So I claim the entire 1,000 and I take a credit for 150 for whatever the country of origin kept. All right. So that's pretty much what you need to know about ADRs for all the